Hi, how are you all doing? Today's another music video reaction. This person here that I'm doing is arguably one of the best guitar players and had one of the best voices out there. I would agree with that. And there are a lot of them. He's probably, I don't know, Jimi Hendrix, you know, Clapton, there's Prince, and not in that order, but there's so many of them, but Eddie Van Halen. But this guy was phenomenal. So let's check him out. And he goes by the name, his real name, Prince. There we go. Contact sympathy. Listen, you'll hear him walking. Prince wore platforms. Prince was short. And on stage, when he performed, he wore shoes, not high heels like a woman, but he wore a thick heel on his shoe to, of course, be taller. Did a lot of jumping around at times, too. I'm sure that didn't help, but anyway, let's listen to the music. Didn't help his body, is what I meant. Okay. Quickly, and I'll play it. I remember this when they showed the audience and all that. I think the two women, whoever, he had two women in his band. I don't know their names. This is from the movie Purple Rain. Okay? He actually did a movie, Purple Rain. If you haven't seen it, you have to. It's sad. It's good. There's a lot going on in that movie. I don't know if it's true to life, but I do believe he and his father did have problems in real life.
I'd like to dedicate this to my father, Francis L. It's a song the girls in the band wrote, Lisa and Wendy.
was the end of the song, and it wanted to play again. What's there to say? If you heard that, if you've watched the video, if you've seen the movie, if you knew anything about his life, I have from reading about him in a book. And I've watched him in concert, not live, of course. I've never seen him in concert live, but me being there. But on TV when he was 50 years old, he looked a completely different person. He looked angry then. He didn't like people taking pictures or recording, I guess, because he'd point them out and shake his head no. He was done. At 50, he was done. He was tired. He was in pain. That's why. He had an addiction to pain pills because he had pain. I don't know if he had hip surgery or knee surgery or what, or he needed it, but some people to this day claim that he was murdered. He apparently got a hold of he was taking Vicodin for pain, and he apparently got a hold of a pill, got a Vicodin, and it was laced with fentanyl, and a good amount of fentanyl. So the story goes, you know. If I'm wrong, please correct me, but so the story went. I read it. That's all I know. And they found him in his elevator the next morning. He was due to go to rehab the next morning, and just get better from addiction. A lot of these singers were losing the best of the best. We are. To either drug addiction, suicide, what have you. There's not going to be any more rock and roll left before it's over with. But I hope there will be. But my sister loved Prince, and gosh, everything was purple, and I used to laugh about it, but I'm not laughing now. And Wendy Williams, who was a talk show host a while back, she had a purple chair in honor that she would sit on stage in it in honor of Prince. There are many people I met, females, who wore only purple when I worked at a big hospital, who would only wear purple nail polish in honor of Prince, and his real birth name was Prince, and his first name was Prince. And I have not heard this song roll around on any station in the vehicle in a long time. Not Purple Rain. I've heard a few others that go way back with him, but this song here is was like a bebop to me back in the day, and they were okay to listen to, but I could turn it off just as well. But Purple Rain, I think this song made him. I think this song really made him. And his hair, the way he dressed, the way he sang, the way he played guitar, everything was just perfection. This man knew what he was doing, and he wasn't done. Although he was in pain and he was going to go to rehab, he wasn't done. He could have moved to the best place in California. He could have moved to the best place in South Beach, Florida. He didn't. Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's where he's from. That's where he stayed. At his big place called Paisley Park. A lot of heartache. A lot of problems. A lot of things that happen to people, but when they happen to someone that you really look up to in the world, because he's like a vampire to me. He hypnotizes you with his music, and you really get into it and feel it, and it brings out emotions because you have those memories of growing up with Prince. And again, he didn't want to be recorded in public. He didn't really care to do interviews, but he did a few, and he did well. I've learned through one interview at his home, which was stunning, that he was a Jehovah's Witness, that he was married at one time to Mai Tai, if I'm saying that right, because I remember her. They had a child, and sadly they lost their child to death, and the man went through it, but even though he's going through it, and the pain of going through it, he just kept putting out music. He just kept putting out music. And that's rare. It's not like, oh, I need a break now. No, because they had recovered so much music in his studio, in his home, that was finished, unfinished, what have you. He worked hard. Music was his life, and it was for the people. It was for us. So I think this was an complete, if I can get into Paisley Park, I would just paint A+ on the wall. Huge, because you know what? This guy, he gave his all until he couldn't anymore. Now, Freddie Mercury, I'm going to throw this in. Different kind of death. He knew his death was coming, and that's got to suck too. He knew his death was coming, but he played until he couldn't play or sing anymore. Prince didn't know he was going to die. Prince didn't want to die. Those are the stories. That's what I've heard, and that's what I firmly believe. The man was not done. He just wanted help, and help was coming the day before he died. He died in his elevator. They found him, and when they got there to take him to rehab, he was dead. So the backstory to him is extremely sad, and it breaks my heart, and it brings out emotion. What do you think about the song? Let me know. I think he is just absolutely out of this world with that song. That song just takes you to a whole other place. Watching him and listening to him. When I hate going to the dentist. I went yesterday, and my one gum is really sore they worked on, and if I had him on a screen in front of me playing music, I would not have even thought about the dentist. I just would have watched him over and over with Purple Rain, repeat, watch, watch, and repeat, watch and repeat, watch and repeat. Because that song, there's so much going on in that song. And he dedicates it to his dad. And I know it's a movie. I get it that the song is part of a movie. His boss was the colored man who smiles in the end, because Prince in the movie wasn't singing up to par. He was getting ready to get out of there. They were getting ready to get rid of him. He came out and he gave his all, and that's a song he chose. And wow. So it's running the internet, and it's doing phenomenal, and it's doing just banging it out, and banging it out. It's, when you read about these people and you follow them in your life, and I'm not a groupie because I only met a few musicians, but Prince was in a whole different time. He was in a whole different time. And he was in a whole different world. And his head, you could tell where he's at when he's singing in this video. Nothing is bothering him. He's happy. He's with it. So that's my reaction on Prince and his song Purple Rain, which usually wrote his own music too. Wrote it, a lot of it. I don't know if he wrote Purple Rain, but maybe so, but that part I don't remember. But he sang it like he wrote it, and he sang it like he wrote it, lived it, and owned it. And yeah, the voice, how he could just like, you know, start that rough, you know, and wow. I mean, really, you know, great music. But great music. It just takes you to a whole different place. I loved it. When I saw the audience, I'm like confused at first. And I remember I saw the movie, and I only want good memories about Prince, because some people say it was murder, but no one investigates, I guess. So yeah, sad, brought tears out, very emotional. I am into music. That's why I chose to take my channel a different route, because I seen a man one day doing that, and I was watching him and the song, and I'm like, oh my God, that song is so, not to say who it is, because I'll probably do a reaction on him, but I remember it, and it just brought out, because I don't go on YouTube and listen to music. It's not what I do, but just made me say, wow, I would love to do this and feel it as well. Feel what the artist is feeling at that point. I don't think I can, because I felt sad, and Prince was feeling good. He looked good. He looked so good. That was his moment to shine. He did it. Let me know what you think. If you like my channel, it's an infant right now. It's just a little baby. So if you would like it to grow and to continue, I'm going to bring on some different music too. It's not just going to be like rock and roll or, you know, anything like that. There's going to be some country thrown in and stuff, because I know some country bands that are good. Disco, maybe you all are not into that. Rap, maybe you all, I'm not really into rap, but there's a few rap out there. There's just different songs out there that I haven't seen. I hope they're not copyrighted, so I'll try it. Anyway, I want to thank you for being here with me and looking at my video. Please like and subscribe, because you help me grow it. You motivate me to keep doing what I'm doing. Even when I was just talking about woman stuff back when I first started the channel, I'm going more towards really, really wanting to continue to do music videos and reactions to them and what I think, and if I'm wrong, correct me. Please, we'll do it together, and hopefully I'll grow, and that's my goal. That is my goal. And we all have goals and dreams. And I love Prince, and I'll never stop. I'll never stop thinking about him. Not one of them. Karen Carpenter, Freddie Mercury, Prince, none of them. None of them. And let me get where I need to go. Okay. Thank you. It was a very emotional song for me, and I apologize, but take care, and I'll do another one soon.